Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm just going to be giving my thoughts on the Manchester United game that just wrapped up against Leicester City. Man United came up victorious 1-0 over Leicester City after a hard-fought victory. Just giving my reactions. There's a couple things that went well, a couple things that went bad. So let's go ahead and get into it. So first things first, I do want to say, McTominay definitely played above, everyone's expectations for him. Me, myself, and many other people have been crying out for him to, get out the squad. However, in reality, he actually played a really good game. I'll put some of his stats up on screen right now, but he played really well. I think he's definitely going to earn a spot on the side against, in the long run once Casemiro takes the spot. I think he's going to earn a spot. I think he's going to earn a place in the squad against lower league opposition, such as Leicester in this instance. Many of the Europa League games that were playing against, the lower league opposition. But I think he played very surprisingly well. He did great at winning the ball, great at moving the ball forward. So I think he played well. Moving on to, another thing that went well, I do want to say that Lowe was very impressive. He was either bombing down the wing or playing that inverted wing back role, kind of slotting into the center. I think he played well in both those positions. He was linking up great with, the people on the right-hand side, McTominay and Elanga. And when Bruno would shift out, they would get nice passages to play. He does just need to work a little bit on that final ball. He did have that one great cross over to Ronaldo that ended up in a missed bicycle kick. But Lowe played extremely well. He definitely had maybe a shout for man of the match. Bruno was great for once. He's been playing a little bit off this game. He was really good at moving the ball, make things happen in the midfield, which is exactly what we need him to do from that center attacking mid position. There was a few times where he kind of made the worst choice. There's an opportunity at the beginning of the game where he could have just squared it over to Eriksen, but instead he took a shot from a worse off position, ended up leading to nothing. There's a couple times where some of his passes just didn't get through. So again, Bruno, just a little bit more from him would be amazing. It'll definitely just put him back to where he was when he first jumped on the scene and was just getting assists and goals like crazy. But he did play a great game. Anthony Elanga, he had a good game, didn't play too bad. However, he didn't play that great. I think it's very evident that once Anthony gets full fitness, going with the motions and everything's good to go with him, I think he'll definitely bench Anthony Elanga. Elanga has some room to improve with his technical ability. At the moment, seems to just be a lot of raw pace, great acceleration, and he's okay in the final third, but that has been an area that we liked, and especially in this game, was making those final third decisions. I believe Anthony will definitely help out a lot with that. He will definitely bench Elanga in the long run. Hopefully they can both learn off each other and develop as a duo, over years. They're both super young. But yeah, I think Elanga, although he's great, he will definitely end up getting benched by Anthony. That is the goal, I think another thing that this game brings up is, what is Rashford's best position? We have seen him in pretty much every focal point of the attack, on the left, the right, down the middle. He has been playing down the middle these last couple games because he brings a lot of energy in the press. He's able to put that pressure on those that opposition defender. He's able to make those crazy pacey runs in behind. He has great finishing ability, even though we haven't really seen that recently. And it's just a matter of, where do we play him? When we have a fully fit team, we have Anthony Martial, Sancho, Anthony, Elanga, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Where does that leave Rashford? Do we stick him as a up top? Do we stick him with competition with Ronaldo and Martial? Do we have him compete for the left side spot with Sancho and Elanga? Do we stick him out on the right, provide some depth for Anthony? I don't know. I think there's a lot of question marks in the air with Rashford, and if he'll start in the long run. Maybe we'll shift, Anthony Martial out of the club at some point. Maybe he'll get that starting striker role. But again, is that the best role for Marcus Rashford? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments down below maybe what you think, where United can get the most out of Rashford, whether it be on the left, the right, or up top. Next thing to discuss is the defense. Oh my god, what a difference not having Maguire in the side can do. Lisandro Martinez and Varane have been amazing at the back together. This is probably some of the best defensive shape and commitment that I've seen from United in a long time. I think Lisandro Martinez's aggression really complements Varane's ability, where he sweeps up and he's more of the caretaker, whereas Lisandro Martinez, he's got that dog in him. He's got that dog in him where he'll hound the attackers. There was a few times where they were trying to play the ball into Jamie Vardy. Lisandro Martinez was right on his back. Lisandro Martinez applied the right amount of pressure, get him off balance, make that touch uncomfortable, and Leicester ended up losing the ball. So in that case, right, Varane has the ability to just kind of take a step back, assess the whole situation, and if they do end up getting past Martinez, Varane is there pretty much every time to sweep the ball from the attack. So this defense paired with Malacia and Dalot has been absolutely amazing. We're yet to see them. We did play against Liverpool, who had, you know, Firmino, Salah, and Luis Diaz. That's one great attack already. It's going to be very interesting to see how they play against Arsenal, who have been absolutely on fire. Casemiro made his cameo, you know, after halftime. He did come on for the second half. In that second half, we were struggling a little bit to keep control in the midfield. Casemiro did provide some stability to that. He did lack a little bit at times where he got caught out of position. He missed a tackle or two. He did have a bunch of great interceptions, some great pressure, but he did give the ball away a few times again, so it might take him a little bit to adapt, which isn't great, obviously, but I'm sure in no time, and I'm sure he probably will start for the Arsenal game. I'm sure in no time Casemiro is going to be right back to where he left off with Real Madrid. He's just going to be killing it. And, you know, these talks of adapting will be just a thing of the past. Casemiro will definitely help level up our midfield tenfold. All right, next is next. I think in my prediction video, I did. That being said, you know, I do think we need to improve against Arsenal. There was our final third decision making needs to improve dramatically. Like I said, Bruno had a couple chances where he could have easily slipped in a teammate or two, and it probably would have resulted in either a shot on target or a goal. Specifically, that occurrence in the first half where he could have played in Eriksen. I think getting Anthony to full strength will be huge for us, because it'll provide us with a different option other than Elanga, where maybe Anthony can, you know, make something happen in that final third that Elanga wouldn't be able to. I think we continue to use Ronaldo off the bench. He did want to leave, and I know he's kind of forced to stay now, but I think adding him into the mix against Arsenal definitely sends the wrong message. He's been great off the bench, especially this game. He was running a lot, linking up with teammates. Will we see that from Ronaldo if he's starting the game and he knows he has to play 60 to 90 minutes where he has to be pressing? And mentally for him, that might cause him to, you know, use less energy. Whereas if he knows he's only getting a 30-minute cameo in the game, he might put in more of an effort for, you know, in the future. So I reckon we need to be better against Arsenal, and the reinforcements that we have brought in, it's going to definitely help us with that. But it's going to be a very important week on the training ground at Carrington for this United squad. All that being said, this was a fantastic result for Man United. 1-0 win, 2 away wins on the balance for United, and 3 wins after those 2 defeats. The beginning of the season is fantastic. Hopefully we carry on from here. We get a result against Arsenal. I'll probably drop a prediction video for that sometime in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It means a crap ton. Let me know what you guys think about this game. Let me know what you guys thought went well, what went poorly. Let me know if you disagree with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.